Hey everyone, I'm here with Eleanor, founder of Crypto Canal and main organizer for them. Eleanor, we met last year. You've been an amazing host for us. Thank you for having us again this year. How is this edition of them compared to last year? Me personally, I love it. I think it's changing for the better and for the better each year. Like, privacy has found a new home in Amsterdam, I think.
Somehow, right?
Somehow, yeah.
I don't know how that happened, but somehow, yes, ETHM has become like a center point of rallying for people who care about privacy in Europe. And I'm just humbled and honored that that's the situation, that's what happened with ETHM. And this edition is, I would say, similar and different in many ways. Similar in the sense that the format is the same.
Yeah.
Conference hackathon or confackathon. I want that thing to become a thing.
Yeah.
This mix of hackers, of builders, of people who care about privacy, but also with key opinion leaders, KOLs, whatever, like people who care about crypto and privacy. So that blend of people, of thought leaders, I should say, thought leaders and builders. So yeah, it's an honor to be organizing this edition again.
I think this is very focused. Like, you can only find high quality people who really care about what they're talking. I was speaking to Amin yesterday as well. Like, they're the type of people who put their money where their mouth is. So
yeah, and I mean, everywhere I turn, every corner, every conversation I hear is like someone found a new founder, a new co-founder, a new developer to work with. A lot of our partners have hired from last year from this event. So it's beautiful also to see people that are now working for said projects, but who started here maybe as a hacker or just as a simple attendee and who are now working in the industry. So it feels like, it feels meaningful.
It must feel wonderful inside to see so much love.
Yeah, I think it's like, when you work on these events for months in the backstage and you're dealing with so many different cats, and dealing with all these intricacies of event management, it's hard sometimes to look at the big picture and why am I doing this? And oh my God, this is so stressful. But then every time when you go to these events and you see it happening in person, you're like, oh my God, everything is so worth it and it's so worth fighting. And I'm excited to do it again next year.
And I'm going to tell you a secret, and I don't want this to sound disrespectful, but ETHM is like the only conference where I actually go and listen to the talks.
Really?
Yes, because I don't know. At other conferences, it's pretty generic and everybody's trying to be like super technical with the technology. And this is way different. I really listen to the talks. I really enjoy them. And you had some high caliber.
We had some heavy hitters this year. We had some heavy hitters, and that was I think that's maybe the biggest difference from last year. Because on some level, we had just more people that are fighting for liberty. Yeah. And I didn't expect, last year, maybe I didn't, I think it was our second edition, getting into this privacy movement. And then this year, I feel like we had really amazing speakers. We had Sal the Agorist, we had Aaron Day, we had Alexei Pertsev, we had, actually from your team, it was super cool as well. We had an AI speaker.
Yeah, Marco did a great job.
I know, that was super fun as well. Mark as well, who talked about Ian Freeman, Judith de Boer. We had Joachim Schwerin from the European Commission as well. So all people from different boards that are fighting for liberty.
Yeah.
And that was amazing.
And I think these people are the perfect example that these types of conferences, these types of initiatives really matter and can lead to something bigger. Because if you tell somebody, hey, I've been to a Web3 conference where they talk about privacy and there's, but who's gonna care about that? Like, this is a result.
Yeah.
With every addition, new people come in, more and more important people that can make a difference in the end. Because as much as the little people want to fight, they have no real power, right? Like if it's just only a few, but the more they gather.
Yeah, no, definitely. So I'm glad you enjoyed the conference time because it's really always hard, right, to create this mix of things, and
And I love Amsterdam. I think it's one of my favorite cities in the world.
It is wonderful.
I would move here. Yeah, I would definitely move
That's
here.
also the subplot of ETHM is to just bring more crypto people to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
But Yeah, no.
It should become I mean, it probably is a pretty important crypto hub.
I think the moment Alexei Pertsev's ruling of his appeal, that if he manages to fight his appeal successfully and that this 5-year and 4-month sentence is revoked, then that can shift something. But until then, I know too many people that are afraid of being in the Netherlands or even to speak. I've had people who are afraid of landing in Schiphol because there's that insecurity still.
Yeah.
It's not solved. So we're sort of in limbo right now and we're holding our breath, but the fight's really not over.
You're right, because I was talking to a lot of developers who develop different privacy tools, and they were like, is this gonna bite me in the ass, like at some point in my life, like a couple of years down the road?
Yeah.
What I build now, like, this is stupid. It's like
That's a real concern.
Throwing Bill Gates in prison that somebody used Microsoft Windows to, I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's not get into that. But
exactly. Yeah. But that's exactly the type of conversation we're having here, right? Yeah. And we're lucky because out of many places in the world, we can have these conversations in the open here, and we can openly criticize, the ruling and try to move things and try to steer the conversation. In many places, that would not even be possible. So I'm thankful for that. But I really want to make sure that moving forward, that there's a clarity for developers who are building privacy technology here in Europe. Joachim Schwerin from the European Commission earlier was talking about this and how we want to remain, we want to retain an edge. We want to become a place of innovation.
Yep.
And if there's uncertainty, well, developers have the means to leave and go and build somewhere else.
Of course.
So I want to make sure that. Home. Exactly. So from this event, from this conference, we tried to, of course, build bridges, and I hope that was achieved. So.
I don't want to keep you much longer. How did you find Oasis this year?
You guys are honestly.
How do you find our team, our presentations, our?
Honestly, I love working with you guys. Like you're so professional, but also so kind, and like just on a human level, I just love the whole team. No, really. And you've been now supporting Ethan for the 2nd year in a row, and it means a lot. But I think you're coming really strong. I really like the presentation. Of course, Marco did a great job. Mateo did a great job. Mateus did a great job for the workshop as well.
I agree.
Like the liquefaction panel was really good as well. So it was all really heavy, high quality stuff. I did tell Mateo that he needs to relax because he's so serious when he does his talk. I know. But he's such a wonderful, sunny person, so and then he steps on stage
and he's such a natural when he talks to people, or like when me and him record. I don't know, when he gets on stage, like he becomes a bit more serious.
He gets really serious.
Dude, smile to yourself.
I want to be like, stay you. Yeah. And that would be my only feedback would be to tell, and I told him already in person, to just chill because he's great. And what he's saying is really, really wonderful. But I think if he would smile more, then it would be even nicer for the audience. Yeah. It's my only feedback.
I agree.
It's tiny. Really, it's a form thing.
I don't know. Sometimes he smiles, sometimes he's serious, but we always.
You should drug him for that. Spike his drink before he gets on stage.
But yeah, I am excited. I am excited for WT3, for our agent. I'm excited for liquefaction. Like everything Cornell touches is pure gold. Yeah,
exactly.
Those guys do the most incredible research when it comes to crypto.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for the rest of the year as well, and for the years to come. I think we're very well positioned for it.
I think you're in a great position, and I look forward to seeing all of these new. Raffle with everything. I want to see more people using it, playing around with it,
I'm already excited about what the hackers built with Raffle.
Actually, it's happening now. We're kind of skipping on the top 10 right now. I feel bad. I'm gonna go back in.
I'll go inside as well after this. But thank you so much, Eleanor, for the time.
My absolute pleasure.
And I hope we'll see each other next year.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I hope so too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.